Since we spoke to you some 24 hours ago, the number of refugees, according to the UN, has ballooned from around 160,000 to close to 300,000. And they keep coming at this refugee encampment here on the Israeli-Syrian border. We have watched today as more tents have been put up for, presumably, a further influx of refugees. You're looking at one of those new ones right now, the white tent with the orange ceiling. Behind it, there is another structure being prepared for more refugees. So the Israelis are not allowing these refugees to cross their border, but they are providing aid. And here's how that aid is working. They're taking tons of food and medical supplies across. And we watched last night Israeli soldiers escort trucks up to this fence. It's a very sensitive border. They then open a section of the fence. They then drop the aid, close it, withdraw and pull back, and only then are Syrians able to come and pick up that aid and distribute it. Now, obviously, there are many more refugees on the Jordanian border, but Jordan is also keeping its border closed, saying it's taken 1 million refugees over the course of this civil war. It simply can't afford to take any more. Now, all of this is being caused by what may prove to be one of the final chapters of this civil war, as Syrian government forces seek to crush remaining rebel strongholds in southwest and western Syria. And it's interesting to reflect on the fact that 7 years ago, top US and Israeli officials were predicting or even calling for the end of the President Bashar al-Assad regime within weeks. Well, here we are 7 years later, and Israel, the US, and of course Russia have essentially all signed off on President Assad staying in power. Their very simple calculation being, Sandra, better the devil you know.